HOA. Karen thought she could trap me at home by flooding the only road out of my property. No warning, just water, rocks, and a smug smile. She expected panic. Instead, I showed up 3 minutes later in something unstoppable. I live at the edge of an HOA neighborhood with one dirt road connecting my house to the main street. Karen, the self-appointed rule enforcer, hated that I used it daily, claimed I was damaging community property. I ignored her complaints until one morning I stepped outside and found the road flooded and Karen standing nearby with a camera. That morning, I opened my door to find my only road out submerged in water. Karen had rigged a hose, some tarps, and a pile of rocks to flood the path, turning it into a muddy moat. She stood nearby, phone out, smirking. "Looks like you're stuck," she chirped. I asked her to stop. She laughed. I called the HOA, straight to voicemail. The police said it was a civil issue. Classic, but I didn't yell, didn't beg. I just nodded, went back inside, and smiled. She thought she'd won. What she didn't know, I had something sitting in my garage, fully charged. I walked back inside, calm, not defeated, because sitting in my garage was an Amphibious ATV I'd bought after last year's flood wiped out the same road. I hadn't needed it until now. I rolled it out, fired up the engine, and cruised straight into the flooded trap. Water splashed, tires spun. Karen's face twisted in shock. "That's not allowed," she shouted, still filming. I just waved. The ATV plowed through her little moat like a champ. A neighbor peeked through their blinds and started laughing. I made it to the main road, clean and dry. Karen stood there speechless, outsmarted on her own turf. Turns out, Karen's little flood trap broke multiple HOA and city drainage codes. And the best part? She filmed the whole thing, proof of her sabotage. When the board reviewed the video, they fined her $1,200 for property damage and illegal water diversion. She appealed, but too late. My ATV escape had already gone viral. Local news ran the story. HOA resident outsmarts sabotage with amphibious vehicle. Karen became a neighborhood punchline. And the HOA? They had to foot the bill for draining and repairing the road. Her petty power move drowned in her own stupidity. Karen tried to trap me with water, but I rolled through her nonsense like it was nothing. This is the HOA Stories. Subscribe for more wild neighborhood drama, real justice, and epic revenge. Because karma doesn't knock, it drives right through.